Hey, y'all, watch this.
But it's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. Welcome to another episode of the Jersey String Band Podcast. I'm your host, Alex. We got
Captain Pat Walton.
And our two guests today are married. And they are?
I'm Corina Benedetti.
I'm Frank Benedetti.
Frank, she took your last name. You should be able to pronounce it.
Benedetti.
But that's it.
Yeah, I'm mumble.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Listen. We're going to tell you this right now. Frank is up here against his will.
Thanks, Frank. Appreciate you
But he
coming.
loves his wife, so he's here.
Yeah,
you, Frank.
I got to support the band.
Yes.
Sure. As much as possible. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
us.
All right. How did you get into the band? How did you learn about the band?
That would be your mother.
It seems to be a common denominator.
Yes.
Wow, another link to the Waltons.
It's like Kevin Bacon. Five degrees of bacon or something?
Yeah, it's 5 steps to bacon or whatever it is.
5 degrees of Walton.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I worked with Joanne for a lot of years, and then I posted that I played in my marching band and on Facebook a picture of me from the paper. And she texted me that night. She's like, hey, do you want to be in the string band? And so then I joined Broomall. And then, Broomall dissipated, kept their name, and we created Jersey. All the Waltons. And everybody here.
Not just us.
And it's not just us. And honestly, Corina was part of the transition group. She was our treasurer at the time when we for the initial band forming. She was the treasurer at the time when we were transitioning from Broomall to Jersey. So she's one of the initial officers of the Jersey String Band. So
Founding
one of the
members.
founding members.
Yes.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you too.
I followed right along with my wife.
Thanks, Frank.
I believe this is the most we've heard Frank speak in the last 2 years.
I'm just kind of quiet, you know.
Because he's never gets a word in edgewise.
You get that right.
Or he's just learned to be quiet.
Yeah.
Or not say anything.
Just listen.
You're less likely to get in trouble if you keep your mouth closed.
Yes, Karina.
Yes, Frank.
Yes, dear.
You learned that from Steve.
All right, this is going to be a fun one. Let's keep it going here.
Oh, boy. I don't even know what I was going to ask next.
Oh, boy.
Oh, so that's how I got involved, and then I invited Frank to come as a marshal.
Yes,
Yes.
Frank was a lot of help when you guys first came in. He helped with build the props, did a lot of the stuff with that. So
Then he retired and went back to work.
Yeah, I could probably a lot of my time being back to work.
yeah, but you still come out, you help out, you help
do. I
drive
help
the
out when I
vehicle.
can.
Yes, you come. You're usually you usually do chase car. You were one of our chase vehicles for
Yeah.
New Year's this year. So you help whenever you
Yeah,
can.
nice warm
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah, get the heater on high.
Heater on high. I sat in there for a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
So we appreciate that. You said you posted about your saxophone, right?
Yes.
So
There was a picture of me in high school with that floofy hair
the floofy hair.
and that cool uniform for marching band with the feather on the hat.
Well, you know,
And-
we have a lot.
And we think what we wear is weird.
Yep, and she saw the picture, and at that time I just only played piano, clarinet, and saxophone, and then I didn't pick up tenor until college.
But then it's been sitting for all those years, right?
My alto was, yeah. So the tenor, I didn't own a tenor until recently. The college had a tenor that I used for the 4 years I was in college. So but my alto sat for like 25 years, yeah.
25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, in its case. Now it's getting used again.
Yeah.
So
Well, but that's a story that is so many people in this area. and across the country that they play their instrument through elementary school, middle school, high school, college, and then after college it sits in a closet until maybe a nephew or a niece 20 years, 30 years down the road, and someone else picks it up and go from there. This hobby gives you an opportunity to come out, play the instrument that you enjoy playing from childhood up to now, and it's a family affair because you have your father here. No. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Your father's able to come out and perform with us. Your father does come out. I'm not saying Frank's your father. No. Don't say that.
He made a mistake.
No. I knew where I was going with it, but I screwed it up. But
she likes older men.
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
My father, Pat, is a member of the band,
your
too.
Your dad's able to come out, so now it's something that you're doing with your father. You have your husband involved with the band as well, so it's a family affair. You have 2 generations of your family on the street.
My kids actually went out with Broomall.
Yes, and your daughter was supposed to come out with us on that year with COVID.
Right.
But unfortunately was under the weather New Year's Day.
Yeah.
I fully understand that because I was that close as well. So, but hopefully one day things will align and she'll come out, and then we can have multiple generations again out there. It's a family affair.
Well, we did just get news. There'll be another generation.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we don't have to share that if you don't want to, but I guess congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll be in the same category as your mom.
There you go. Grandkids are always welcome, right?
Yeah.
We'll give them a few years to get their feet underneath them, so they got to be able to march. We can't have them crawl. We're not crawling.
No crawling.
Not crawling yet. Preferably potty trained, but diapers will probably help out.
Frank's still trying to get his feet underneath him.
I'll just listen.
Frank, do you play an instrument other than a kazoo? Or the weenie whistle?
I was taking lessons for a drum until they gave me a block of wood, I think, and I had to play on that. I said, no, this is not for me.
You can't play a block of wood?
I didn't want to.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. No,
I wanted the drum set up, the whole thing. So
okay.
Yeah. That's not the way it starts, though.
No.
No. It's a pad. It's literally a pad
piece of leather on there.
Yeah.
My dad actually played the tuba. That's probably why he likes the band.
I played the French horn for a little while.
Well, there you go, French horn.
Oh,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Wee wee.
Well, that takes. Talk about an amateur. Okay, Alex, you're going down the road I don't want to go down, but go right ahead.
No, I know what you're saying, but it's not that.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't saying that.
Yes.
Because it was French.
Yes, I understand that. So, hold on, let's catch our breath here for a second.
Veering off.
We're going to bring the show back in.
No voulez.
All right.
All right, let's bring it back to the band. What's your favorite thing about being in Jersey String Band?
So, I love to play music, but I also realize that family's not always blood. Like, the people here have become family, which is, that touches the heart.
One big happy family.
So.
I thought you were just listening.
See, you can't have these conversations if you're not family, because, we are one big family.
I always bust on Frank.
We've done Christmas together for, 5 years, 6 years now?
Yeah.
Every year you're over at my parents' house for Christmas. We all go to the same house for dinner, Christmas dinner.
We had the Jersey parties in the summer at our house.
Drink a little bit too much wine, right?
Oh, at the Jersey parties, absolutely. But it ain't wine. It's usually cans.
And you usually have, the 4th of July thing for us.
Isn't
Yes.
that the moonshine?
Yeah.
That's the pickle.
Oh, you got the pickle. You're the pickle.
We fly around the grill, have a good time.
The pickle. Yeah, they host sometimes our
Every year.
a little, yeah.
I'm waiting for you, Alex.
Every year.
I'm only going to your house.
There's not enough room for even me in there. But anyhow. So it's the family part of it. It's is your favorite part.
And meeting new people and going in some of these parades to just see the crowds I like to wave at everybody.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
So when they start playing, I can't wave at, the crowd. But when we take a break or whatever after we play a song, I like to, look out and see. Because some of these crowds are huge.
Oh yeah,
No, yeah.
yeah. They're amazing, and I love the smiles.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're making someone's day better.
Yeah.
Even if it's only for a few seconds. It doesn't matter what's going on in their life. They got a smile on their face right now, and that means the world.
Yeah, and it's all different ages, like seeing like kids in strollers all the way up to,
Adults
older.
in wheelchairs.
Adults in wheelchairs.
Yeah,
You're going that whole
Yeah.
scale. So I mean, it's amazing what we get to do.
And to just see the enthusiastic of the young kids too now that are coming into our band just shows like the next generation.
Yeah.
And
just getting older.
Some of really, Frank.
Frank, we're not phasing you out.
And some of the bands don't like have a lot of kids that play a lot of musical instruments.
Well, there's a lot of bands that do have the youth. But
well, they have the
unfortunately,
under 21 band, but
yeah, but I'm just saying, but they're not. They might not have as. With us being a smaller band, they have more of an important. The youth in our band has a bigger role.
yeah, and it's like a connection.
Yes.
Because it's more family oriented.
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, you got to figure, a third of our band's under the age of 21. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
There's not many bands that can say that. So I mean, to have that youth, just makes the family stronger.
Yeah, and to even see that it's gonna go on, like as time goes on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because, unfortunately, I only came into the band 10 years ago. But to already know that a couple bands have already folded, like that's sad. That that's their end in history.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, trust me, it's something that's always on my mind. I mean, we're only in year 5. We're in year 5. There's bands that have 100+ years out there. And there's bands that had 70, 80, 100+ years that are no longer around anymore. Yeah. And it's sad. And it's exciting to see the youth. So, because honestly, when I'm long and gone, I want this band to still be here.
I hope it does. I hope so too.
Yeah.
It will be.
I hope so. That's the goal.
What's your favorite part, Frank?
Yeah, what's your favorite part? Being with your wife, or
Yeah, well, I've been with her
or driving?
I've been with her with the band for like 9.5 years, and 10, excuse me.
Well, it's close enough.
Yeah, that's close enough. I enjoy being a marshal and helping everybody out. I like to give the water to the musicians when they need it. I really do enjoy it. It's really,
And that's just as important as anything else.
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we can't do what we do without the marshals.
Right.
So it takes an army to do what we do.
Yeah. I know it's 10 years because I came in March of 2014. So I'll never forget
Yeah,
that.
listen.
Sorry, Frank.
I'll go outside.
They remember anniversaries better than we do.
Yes.
What's his name? What's our name?
Oh, God, that's so wrong. My biggest thing is, I know you from somewhere, but where?
Yeah.
And they know your name, but you don't know them.
I know, I can see them. I'm like, oh. Yeah.
So now that you know our favorite parts, what about you guys?
Oh, you haven't watched any of the other episodes? Of
I watched 3.
Well, you're going to watch the rest of them.
I know. I'm going to watch the rest
Did
of
you watch the
them.
very first one? We answered all those questions.
And by the way,
I don't
please
remember.
watch every episode if this is your first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Smash the like button.
Yes. Yes. So we
Why
can have
not?
more people like Corina on here that don't watch.
And her husband.
Oh, Frank, I figured you didn't ask the question because you watched them all. I just assumed.
I don't think he watched any of them.
I'm not sure if he could find it.
Oh,
Do you do YouTube, Frank?
No, he does Facebook.
But it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I do. I look there.
You do the YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he watches videos about woodworking.
Well,
Wow.
there's plenty on there.
Yeah.
Plenty on there. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Frank. It took us 5 years to realize you had this nice wood shop in the backyard. We're building props in a freaking garage.
I know.
And then we come to your house for your house for a picnic. And, oh, look at this! Look at that! I'm like, Frank,
The shed is filled with tools.
I mean, we even came over, cut some stuff, and went back and built the stuff
Yeah, the whole thing is filled with tools.
Yeah. So,
That's his getaway. He doesn't want anybody in there.
Nah.
no.
It's got air conditioning and heat now.
You're set up better than we are.
Don't do much.
You work all winter.
We do work all winter.
Yeah.
Those 20-degree days get cold.
Yeah.
So when you tell you're going to the shed to build something, you're just getting away.
There's probably refrigerator.
Getting away
out
from
there
the dogs
with
and the
plenty of
cats.
Then she says, "You didn't finish that project yet?" No,
I'm still working on it.
Another 6 months or whatever. A birdhouse. Oh my gosh.
Is that the one you picked up at Lowe's?
Yeah, right. I had to buy one. Here it is, finished project.
Look at all the painting on it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this stamp in China.
Yeah.
Very similar, to answer your short answer. Yes, very similar to you. Just all the bus rides are always fun. You know,
I
and
like to sing.
yeah.
Your speaker.
You know what song popped in my head actually either yesterday or the day before? Percy the
Puny Poinsettia.
Yeah. I was like, what is this? I'm like, she's
How about that?
I was
like
cursing.
the one-
I was cursing you in my head. I'm like, yeah, why do I have this song in my head?
The joys of sitting at the front of the bus.
I like
don't
the one
hear these
about,
things.
well, can I say that Grandpa got ran over by a beer truck?
Why can't you say that?
I don't
you already
know.
First off, you already said it. So no need asking for.
It sounded like you said it pretty okay.
Yeah.
Percy was it Poinsettia?
Percy the Puny Poinsettia.
Puny.
Puny Poinsettia.
I knew it was Percy Poinsettia. I don't know who it was.
And he got adopted by a little girl.
Cherokee.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Yes. Yeah. No. The fun is that's a lot of fun. So, all right. Well, since we just brought up a song, all right. Listen. Since we're talking about songs that you like that we were singing, what is your favorite mummer song that we play? What is one you?
What is one that you like to play?
Dear Hearts and Gentle People.
What is it?
Dear Hearts and Gentle People.
I don't have
Great song.
I don't have a head.
It's number
I don't have
six. It's
headphones,
number
so I can't-
66 in the book.
Yeah. No. That's a great song.
And I do like all the ones that we sing.
This is the one I like, though.
You're learning.
Oh, come on, Frank. You must have a favorite.
And that's it. That's the one.
Not when you're smiling.
Yeah, that's a nice song. I hear that quite often.
I think we play that once or twice.
Yeah.
Sandman we play once or twice. Yeah, a couple of those. There's certain songs that we play. All the Saints we play a lot.
Yeah.
So,
I like the Disney songs, too.
Yeah.
Bedelia, Papa Joe.
They're not
Oh, wait.
Disney
The
songs.
Polkas.
Well, I know they're not Disney
I
songs.
like the Polkas, too.
I know they're not Disney. I'm just rambling off
Yeah,
mine.
those aren't Disney songs.
How many Disney songs you play? Beauty and the Beast,
Be our guest.
Be Our Guest,
Yeah.
and
Under the
Under the
Sea.
Sea.
Under the Sea, yeah.
There's only two, right?
Yeah, we play Undersea a lot. We haven't played that a lot lately, though.
And
We
the one
were
about
playing
the
that
one
a lot.
about the bear.
Bare Necessities.
There you go. The bare necessities.
The one about the bear.
The one about the bear. Not the throat rug.
Yeah, I like the polkas too because I actually know the words. Pennsylvania polka and the beer barrel polka.
Percy the We should make Percy the Poinsettia polka.
Come on, you can arrange it. Let's go.
Sure, I could.
But you won't.
Well, I don't have the software to like transpose. Like I can write it out by hand for one instrument, but it would be easier now to put it into the computer and then you just have the computer transpose it. Otherwise, it's going to take a couple weeks to transpose all the different instruments.
Yeah, you're right. That's how it was old.
But I could write the original now and give it to Tim.
Give it to Ryan.
Or give it to Ryan.
Yes, you
right?
could probably do
Ryan
that.
could do that.
Or the other one is Michael.
Oh, Michael, okay.
Big Mike.
Oh, Big Mike. He can definitely.
Is he here tonight? I don't know if I saw him.
Okay.
He wasn't here as of when we came upstairs. Doesn't mean he won't show up.
So we talked about your favorite songs. What about your favorite theme you've been a part of?
We gotta get a refresher on that.
I kind of like the Alice in Wonderland. Well, that was in Jersey, though.
So it
That
doesn't matter.
It's whatever theme you're involved with.
I like the Alice in Wonderland. Because I was like Tweedledee.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Tweedledee?
Yeah.
I like
Not
the,
Tweedledum,
I
Tweedledee.
I like the suits in that. I don't like how it was.
Yeah, and I had
performed.
I had a rabbit suit as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the suits were amazing.
Is that your favorite suit?
yeah, that's probably my favorite suit is the Tweedledee one. I do like the casinos ones though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that seems to be
Jersey.
a popular one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a beautiful suit.
I think my dad liked the popsicle the best.
Well, he was the popsicle.
Well, your dad was a popsicle.
For those watching, he was
Yes.
the popsicle.
He was one of them, and my youngest Dominic was the other popsicle.
The popsicle suits were very popular by many.
Oh, they are still popular. I got people still yelling and screaming for them.
And I think for one particular reason, but we're not going to go there.
Mom Means took care of that for us.
Yeah.
I gotta say, we were definitely the talk of the parade.
I don't know if you want that kind of talk.
It was all good fun.
It was
And we were popsicles. Come on, we
Yeah.
weren't doing anything different.
It was cool to go up to Connecticut too, though. I gotta say that
That was a fun
this
parade.
year.
Yeah, it
This year.
was.
To go
What
up
was my
there.
next? What's one of your favorite parades? Connecticut.
Yeah, I want to say that because I'm from up from upstate New York that way, and so it was kind of being back in my territory where I grew up in.
Well, what brought you down here?
Me.
Actually,
She was married once before.
yeah. So were you.
Yeah.
Let's just say that right out
Well,
loud.
it happens.
This is
And,
not therapy hour. This is
So, my first husband and I lived in North Carolina, and then he ended up getting a job in New Jersey. So that's what brought me to New Jersey. And then,
Frank, you always been here?
No, I was in Pennsylvania, Levittown, PA.
Mm.
And I lived in Wallenboro for quite a while. I've been here since, 30 years.
wow. Time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
then we met 20 plus years ago, 21 years ago.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
History. History.
History.
Or his story.
That's right.
Rudolph.
Story.
The
Rudy,
redneck.
old Rudy.
Or Percy.
It's been good. It's ups and downs. It's all part of the relationships, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You don't.
Hold on, let me change the subject.
Somewhere else.
I thought you would have. This is veering off more than the Steve episode.
It's Frank. It's Frank.
No, it's okay.
This is more than I've heard Frank speak in the last
right?
10
You
years.
didn't know I could talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. 9 years and 9.5 years.
9.5.
Yeah, 9.5.
Over 10.
The Christmas parades, you don't. I know you like the Christmas parades.
She doesn't like being cold.
You got that right.
She don't like to be cold. Don't like being wet.
Don't like this.
I don't
like
like
being-
being wet.
don't
either.
like
That
being
was not
hot.
Fun.
Yeah.
Don't like being hot. Don't like being medium temperature.
What else is there?
I won't be hot anymore. Your mom got me this cool cooling blanket. So,
A cool cooling blanket.
yeah, a cool cooling blanket. So, if I
So-
get hot, I just put it over my shoulders and I'm.
Oh, to cool you off. I'm
Yeah.
like sitting there like, how's that going to warm you up? I'm thinking blanket warming you up.
No.
Or putting you out.
Cold.
It's a cool cooling blanket.
Cool cooling blanket. Okay. And with that, let's move on.
Never laughed so much.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to laugh. So, you're better off to laugh.
We can have more frowns.
See, and Frank was so nervous about doing this. I don't know what this is going to be.
I don't think he was
about.
nervous. He just was reluctantly pulled up the stairs.
Yeah. Come on, you come on in, Frank.
He's got rug burn on his knees because he was drug up here.
It burns.
He was drug up here.
Alex tried to get me up here, and I didn't listen. And then
Well, you
my
know,
wife
I-
says, "Come on, Frank."
Hey, you're having a good time, right?
Yes. Always.
This is going to be a popular one, I guarantee.
You get 10 points for this one, right?
10 points.
10 points. There we go.
There we go.
Top of the board.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we hit. I got lost now. I'm lost. All right, we've done parade. We've done music. We've done.
Yeah, what's your favorite thing about, like, a drill? Like, when we do the drills and stuff like that, like, what do you look forward to?
I actually look forward to the completed show when it's
Me too.
I
think we all do.
when it's all done and we're ready to just drill the whole thing.
Yes.
Because it is a lot of work, but it's a different type of, like, it's enjoyable work. It's not like I'm going to work and I have to grade or I have to teach, you know. It's like a different type. It's outside. So for the most part.
and for the most part, it's you're a student and not a teacher at those points.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah.
So it's easier to just be a sponge.
Which is a nice
Learning the music and all that.
Yeah.
The routine, the whole 9 yards, and then seeing it come together.
What routine has been, like, the easiest for you to play, you think? Or maybe your favorite?
I like the one that. Where was the one we did the barrel? With I think it was Broomall.
The Clown Town Rodeo?
Yes,
Yeah.
my first year's cap.
Yeah, I thought that was a really like fun routine, making the wheels and
Yeah.
you know,
No, that was fun.
yeah.
That's my first year's captain. That was a fun year.
They're all
They're all unique.
They're all the same, but they're a little different, too,
Right.
at the same time.
They're all unique.
Yeah, and the drill is basically the same all the way across. It's just moving things and going from there.
Yeah, and it's really neat to have seen over the years how our music has just skyrocketed and improving. Like,
Yes.
that's off the charts too with tens now or whatever, you know. So
We're trying. We're working our way there. And every year we're getting better. And
I'm just looking at a scale 0 to 10. So you know, not
0 to
not
10.
the scale that they do for judging, but
yeah. Yeah, the quality of the music has definitely improved in our band.
Yes.
So, and that's kind of exciting having Ryan down there. Someone who actually can hear what the...
They're working on something down there. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, I mean, and Ryan's working...
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, but Ryan's working on making sure it's basically a little mini run, so there's a bunch of notes there. You got to play the right notes so that way
Yeah.
so when you have all the parts, it creates a single chord.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and,
if one person is off, it throws the whole
Yes.
song off.
and
Having someone that can hear that is really
Right.
good.
Yeah.
and here because you like putting the articulation, the dynamics, and the right notes.
Yep.
And to have someone like that in the band instead of someone outside of the band that knows us, you know, I mean, nothing against anybody that comes and helps us, which we, you know, greatly appreciate. But, like, Ryan's always here,
Yes.
so he knows. So I think people are going to be more...
And that's going to help our youth with our band too, because that's you have someone who's young
Trust them.
and his only goal is to make the entire band better, which is
Really impresses me. Such a young guy having all
it
this
impresses me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of talent. He's arranging music,
Yeah.
he's putting things together,
talent.
and he only knows string bands.
How about
Yeah,
His
see,
mom and dad
yeah.
his mom and dad are in the band. It's
And-
it's so cool.
For me, it's like he's grown up like that.
like
Yeah,
overnight?
yeah.
And
Ryan was my mascot.
And it's different
Because-
too.
First
It's
year.
different. So the training for string band I learned is totally different. I was trained on classical, and I was trained like I can transpose and I can read music and I can write music, but it's different. It's like
Yeah.
it's totally different. And I played in orchestras and I played in jazz bands, but it's string band is definitely different, and it's really neat to see too because where I grew up, nobody knows what a mummer is. So to just have the extension now of all like family and friends and people that I knew growing up, like actually they're watching the band, they're watching on TV, they're Googling it, they're YouTubing it. It's it's really neat to see it just like go now beyond New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Pennsylvania.
Well, that's another reason why I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I
do
mean-
this
Yeah.
to kind of cover ground.
Yeah.
And the mummer string band world is getting out there to other places.
Yeah.
Like I go online. I like watching the marching arts. I like watching DCA, DCI. I go through them, and I go to some sites, and there are sites that sit there, especially right after New Year's. Look what they're doing with just saxophones. Look what they're doing with this.
Yeah.
DCA. I mean, they're heavy in brass. They're heavy. They're drumline. You know, that's what they do. And then they're impressed at what we're doing without any brass. Mm-hmm. You know, and they're just like, how are they doing that? You know, and that's just, it's really kind of cool when people that are so amazing at what they do go and look and see what we do, and they go, how are you guys doing that? It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very different.
So
It's neat though.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's very
absolutely.
neat.
So
Or maybe they start doing
Oh,
some
trust me, they're watching. And
some mum things in their performances or something.
you're seeing it more and more sequence, more and more props, more and more different things that.
And the way they play, maybe I don't know. I know there's like a classic, high school band, marching band kind of sound. So, it just takes one music director to, well, let's try this. Let's see how this works.
Yeah, especially.
And then now those kids are learning the
Yeah.
way some, mummers play.
Yeah.
yeah. And of course, when I was younger, like the amount of girls and women that played were like a lot less. To see the number of women and girls now that are musically inclined, however, singing, dancing, playing instruments, it's really neat to see that as a female like musician.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on to some extracurricular things that you're a part of. I know you do a lot of, well, at least you used to do a lot of like 5Ks, 10Ks, whatever, triathlons.
Runs, right? Yeah.
You want to talk about them?
So I've done about 13 half marathons between 2013 to 2016, and then in 2016 I did a full marathon up in New York along the Hudson River. I was involved in the Mullica Hill Tri Club for about 10 years doing triathlons all over New Jersey. I went into Philadelphia, Delaware, New York, Pennsylvania. I said Philly. So, and unfortunately, they don't exist anymore. The triathlon club has dissipated. They have a different club now that is in existence. I am a member of it. It's called Onward. So they do like hikes and bikes. It's like different activities that expand beyond triathlon now. So
Did that fold up because of COVID, or was that something that happened?
I
after
believe so.
COVID.
Yeah.
Another casualty.
So.
Yeah.
Always
Also,
disappointing.
And recently, I just became a certified lifeguard. So
Oh.
I'll be lifeguarding at in Washington Township at the Whitman Swim Club.
Cool.
So,
Anything else special going on?
and I'm having a book published.
having a book.
No,
Like,
I
wrote a
wrote a book.
what do you like?
I'm having
it's
a
like
book published.
It's like it's due date. Like, oh, we're having a baby. No, we're having a book.
It's in the mail.
Yeah. So I began writing when I was 6 years old, and I kept all my manuscripts all the way up until my current age, in my early 50s. And I decided a year ago to write a book. I hired one of my daughter's friends. She's a digital media. She just graduated as a digital media major, and so she did my illustrations. And I had another coworker in my last school. She's helping me to edit it and publish it, and so my copy's coming tomorrow. But I did write a poem in there that was about the Jersey String Band.
Do you want to share that poem, or do you want it to be a surprise?
I think it should be a surprise.
Okay.
Buy the book.
But buy the book.
So I'm hoping that my book will get published either at the end of this week or maybe early to mid next week. It'll be available on Amazon.
Well, by the time this comes
Kindle.
out, this episode comes out, it should be published then.
Yeah.
So is there?
So hopefully by the
Yeah,
beginning,
so
by
I-
end of May, beginning of June, it should be out.
Yes. It'll
Is
be
there?
out. There is not a link yet, but there will be a link on my Facebook page.
Okay. Whenever that link is, we'll
We'll make sure we share it.
share it with the video and all this.
Great. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I already have a lot of copies sold, so
Now,
people at work and people here,
so
family.
what is the book about? Is it about you, or is
it
it about?
No, it's called Whispered Whirlwinds. It's a serendipitous collection of poems and short stories that I began writing when I was 6 years old, and I kept all my original manuscripts, and they're all dated. So I have a whole stack, but now it's all in a book, and the book is I think it came out to be about 155 pages typed. So.
That's cool.
And the name of it again is
Whispered Whirlwinds.
Whispered
Whirlwinds.
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 Yes.
Whisper whirlwinds.
Whispered
She's whispering
Whirlwinds.
into the microphone so you can hear it.
So,
Well, congratulations.
Serendipitous.
serendipitous collection of poems and short stories, yes. So I'm excited. Do you know what that means?
You're excited?
No. I meant, do you know what the word serendipitous means?
No.
So,
Do you know what it is?
yes. Hello.
Hey, you know what? It could have just been the word. What is the word of the day?
So it goes right along
Sounds
with
like ice cream.
Whispered Whirlwinds, basically, just coming together in the wind, basically. So
Yeah.
You gotta buy the book.
Is Frank going to get an autographed edition, or just is
No,
he?
I'm in the book.
You're in the book.
Yes, I am.
Is he mentioned in the book, or do you have a poem about him?
No, I did a dedication page. So
Oh, you
his
should at least
name
have a
was-
poem for him.
There's one in there. Probably not one he wants to read.
No, there's a poem about our 3 dogs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Frank, talk about the love of your dogs.
Yeah.
The love of your life.
That's the love of our life. It's like having 3 kids now. They don't talk back, though. That's nice. They just
They
bark.
talk back.
They want to eat, that's all. Go for a walk.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And then we have the most famous cat in Gibbstown that got lost
Oh, my
for
God.
38 days.
38 days.
Easy, crazy. Every 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I saw this cat.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
How many cats wear tuxedos?
So the funny part of that is, you posted a picture when he was a kitten.
Yes,
So then
I did.
I'm seeing pictures of a black and white cat that's fully grown. I'm like, does she know that's not the right?
Yeah.
She doesn't know that.
She wasn't know.
That's not the. So I'm thinking you lost a kitten.
No.
I'm seeing full grown pictures of this cat.
Yeah.
I walked right by it, right?
I'm like,
The cat was sitting on his hood. He swooted it away because he didn't think it was yours. It's like, go away. You must belong to somebody. Go away.
yeah, I think there was like a whole Facebook page,
Yes, there was.
but you found him. Her, him.
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 He hasn't tried to run
His
away.
name
again,
is
right?
Figaro Milo.
Figaro Milo.
Yes.
Has he tried to?
Figaro's a famous opera.
Yes.
So that's what he's named after.
And he was also the pet of Geppetto.
Yes,
Which
you're right.
I said-
You're right.
I said, Frank should be Geppetto for Halloween one year. You should be Pinocchio. And there you go. Yeah, for Figaro. Who'd be Jiminy Cricket? Probably one of your dogs.
There you go. Maggie could be.
Jiminy Cricket, huh?
Wonder who the whale would be.
That would be Lucy.
Lucy?
Yeah.
She's more whale-like.
Yeah.
Heavier.
Oh, okay. Are they singing down there?
It's because Karina's not down there.
I know.
Well,
I want to sing.
you can go down there in a minute. I can't even hear what this. 4-leaf clover?
I think it's a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah.
That's not four-leaf clover.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Babyface.
That sounds like Babyface.
Babyface.
Yeah. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, that ain't four-leaf clover.
All right. Anything else you want to share? You're gonna wind this down.
I went from teaching high school to teaching middle school. That's pretty exciting. I spent
That is pretty exciting.
15 years in high school. Now I'm doing middle school.
What was harder?
I mean, they each have their own
They have their own
positive and-
challenges.
Yes, positives and negatives.
Okay.
So, I did.
Well, you
get to-
worked with our mother, right?
Yes,
Or at least in the same building.
yes. Long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah. She's been retired now for what, 4 years?
Wow. Yeah.
Already?
She was in the A wing, though. I was in the high school wing.
Okay.
And I got moved to the middle school wing. So,
Yeah, everything has its challenges.
Yeah.
So, but
A little indigestion. All right. Well, that's about all I have. Do you have anything else to add to this, Pat?
Frank?
Frank?
Frank, what do you got to add?
Well, I was
Final thoughts, Frank.
I was a heavy equipment operator for like 40 years, and I retired. And I became a food certified manager for Sam's Club.
Okay.
And
I thought you were a cop.
That's what my
No, that
daughter's
wasn't-
the cop.
His daughter's the cop.
Oh, I always thought you were an officer, a
Yeah,
police
no,
officer.
No.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Bill was the cop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Bill
yeah,
Wilson was
yeah,
the
Bill,
cop.
Right.
yeah.
No, he's a landscaper.
My wife.
Heavy
my daughter.
equipment.
Operator.
Yeah.
What kind of heavy equipment? Like forklifts?
Excavators.
Look at
Excavators.
825 Union.
We built power plants. It's
Oh,
all like
okay.
big stuff, you know.
You
highways,
operate for.
He said he pushed levers, and I said he pushed levers.
do labors.
So
They're
what?
Levers.
So what?
I sit there and pull labors.
Honest work.
Yeah.
Made him a good living.
Yeah, it did.
He knows how to pull the right,
Yeah,
the right.
right. Exactly.
Oh, what's that?
God, this was I told PG people, PG.
Yeah, you're the one.
This PG.
I didn't say it.
PG.
So it was all big, heavy equipment, big stuff.
Mm.
You need a ladder to get up on top of it, you know?
Yeah.
Big stuff. It was fun. Made a career out of it.
And you had fun doing it the whole time.
I did.
All right, cool. Well, appreciate you guys coming up. Well, reluctantly, Frank coming up.
Corina, thank you for coming up, and thank you for letting you bring
Thank
up.
you.
Frank
Yeah,
with
thank-
you.
thank-
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Glad we had Frank come
Thanks.
up as well.
No, I wasn't saying anything bad. I was saying you were reluctant to come up
Frank was
because of that one.
Frank wasn't sure how this was going to go.
I had no idea.
Well, painful or painless? What do you think this was?
Painless. Let's do it again.
All right, now we hit start.
Just rewind it and
Yeah.
we'll do it
Round two.
again.
There you go.
The good
Start
thing is
start from the beginning.
it's always good when we have some good laughs. So
Yeah. All right. Thank
thank
you
you.
again. Appreciate you
both of
guys.
coming up.
And thank you for watching. Hit the
Thank
like
you.
button, subscribe, share, do all that stuff you got to do. So, thanks again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.